Hey everybody, Zema Romano. I have been asked this probably for the past year. I get asked this a lot, but I have been particularly nagged about doing a live on this exact subject. So I'm really hoping, can someone just say hello to me, like literally type in hey, so I know that you're watching. So this is for all you beautiful single people out there who are looking to find a really beautiful, sovereign, heartfelt partner in life, right? Like lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. You ready for this? Thanks, Rosie. There's a few factors to it. It doesn't matter if you're on apps. It doesn't matter if you go to the pub. It doesn't matter if you go to a club. It doesn't matter where the fuck you are. You could be standing in the middle of 1 million fucking people and they could be all fabulous. If you are not in the frequency to receive, you won't see. I'll give you an example. I'm going to show you. Right? It's going to be really simple. Where's the text are? Are you ready? There's 2 places in life. I'm not kidding. There's only 2, right? There's this box, which is the awesome box, or there's this box, which is the shit fucked up box. If you are not finding your mate or your lover, you might, and you're really wanting it, you're like, everyone out there's a dickhead, they're all fucking wankers. You yourself are in the shit box because you only attract where you are. So if you want to attract a great man, a great woman, a great lover, whatever you're into, Furby, whatever, you yourself need to be in the awesome box. Because whatever you're asking for, you must be that in yourself. So this is what you want to manifest. So what most people do when they're looking for a partner, they'll have a fucking list as long as your arm about what you don't want. So it'll be, I don't want him to be a narcissist. I don't want him to be self. I don't want him to be like a mummy's boy. Well, the unconscious mind, which is also universal, so universe and the unconscious mind cannot recognize a negative word. These are the negative words. Don't, won't, can't, all of those. So it's like if I say to you, don't think of a black cat. You'll think of a black cat. So if I say, don't think of a dickhead, you'll think of a dickhead, right? So that don't is null and void. So what you want to do is you want to create a list. So how did I find Anthony? I left my husband of 7 years in London with a 1-year-old and a belly full of bed. And I literally fled the country and came back to Australia. And I thought that would be me done. Who would want, a woman with 2 babies? No one would want me. And then just one day I was in bed and I was having a chat to God, and this is exactly my process. I went, God, if someone was to take me and my boys, this is the kind of man that I am wanting. And I wrote down everything in a positive. So I was very specific, by the way. You had to be Italian, 6 foot, had to be a tradie. Hey, Susie, had to have this, had to have that, blah, 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 blah. He had to treat me like a queen. He had to treat my boys and love my boys like they were his blood. He had to love a woman with a big bum, big tits. He had to love a loud woman, a woman who's proud, never, always be promoting me in the way that I spoke. Because I'll give you an example. All my boyfriends and my husband would always go, shh, shh. That's all I ever got was shh. Anthony's never told me to shush, even when he probably should have. He's never done it. So I wrote a really positive list. Not really 100% believing that there was anybody out there on this list, but it was a fantasy. Lo and behold, 3 weeks later, I walk into a place and there's Anthony. And we've been together ever since. So that was actually 18 years ago that Anthony and I met. And for those who know Anthony and I, we act and look like we just met 6 months ago. We're still in our honeymoon stage. And that's a choice that we make in our relationship. We choose to be in that state. So where was I when I was creating this list? I was in the awesome box. Where was I personally? I was actually in a really good place. So both my boys were home. I was exercising daily. I was eating really well. My mindset was great. The boys were healthy. I was safe. I was home. I split up with my first husband. I was in a really good space. So I wasn't in the shit box. I was in the good box. Now, if you notice my languaging just before, I wrote down on my list everything I wanted, not what I needed. So if there's something that you need from somebody, you are creating a thought process that this outside person will fulfill that within you. It can never, ever, ever happen or work. They will forever disappoint you. So if you write down a list of needs that you need from a lover, you need to tick them off for yourself and do them for yourself first. I give an example. So if I wrote on my list, say, oh, I need a man who makes me happy, it's never going to fucking happen. Because I'm a victim of somebody I don't even know, but they hold the power to make me happy, and it's a make-believe person. Doesn't fucking make sense, get me? So, hey Leanne! Leanne's gone, I said something very similar out loud just 2 days after my first marriage. Oh, interesting. So anything that you need to sort that out yourself within yourself. And how do you do that? Guys, I have like over 300 practitioners I have trained and taught. You see one of them. Just private message me and go, okay, hey Stacey, find someone to sort my shit out. So this other lover, this person that you want in your life should be your wants, not your needs. Your needs, you need to sort that out within yourself first. So if I am in a place of desperation, I will attract desperation. Get me? And also a top tip is this, whatever your underlying belief systems are, you'll prove yourself right. So if you believe all men are assholes or all women are crazy, you'll prove yourself right. You'll set it up. I'll give you an example. So say there's a guy and he goes, all women are nuts. They're just nuts. He will set the scenarios up that he annoys her so much that she'll just go, for fuck's sake, fuck her. And you go, oh, see, all women are fucking, they're fucking nuts. But he would set it up. So, how do you find your mate? How do you find it? You sort your fucking own shit out first, girlfriends and boyfriends. That's what you do. You get in the good box. You get in the awesome box. Stop sitting in the shit box and trying to find somebody out of desperation to fulfill something within you. Fix that first. Heal that first, right? Then you will find a partner who you just fucking want. I don't need Anthony. I want him. It's two very different energies, and this is why we're still in our honeymoon stage, right? This is why I still look at him and go, baby. This is why he still taps me on the ass and goes, baby, I love perving on that ass. We're in love. We're in lust with each other still. Because I fulfill me with my own needs. He fulfills the wants. Am I making sense? So once you got yourself sorted, once you got your shit happening, because if you're feeling desperate, sad, or lonely, that's what you'll attract. Because like attracts like. It's a universal law. We can't fuck that up. There's something we can do about it. But if you're in a place of, I am loving all this, and there is somebody out there who's going to be loving all of this too, right? And I'm going to love all of him or her, that's when you'll find your mate. They'll just literally walk straight into your frequency. They'll be in your field of frequency. And you won't have to, hey babe, Anthony's watching. I was just talking about you, my love, saying how hot you are. And so if you're in the frequency of, fuck yeah, we're sexy, we're delicious, we're gorgeous, got my shit together, I'm good, that's what you're going to attract. You'll attract that. That's what you'll get. But if you're in a place of desperation, you'll attract desperation. That's when you attract the dickheads. Oh, baby, I love you too. All right, and thank you. So I hope this helps. So it doesn't matter if you're on an app. It doesn't matter if you're swimming around and there's 20 fucking hot men around you or hot fucking ladies around you. If you're not in the awesome box, if you're not here, you won't see them and they won't be attracted to you and you won't even fucking notice them because they're not in your IR. They're not in your frequency. Can't see it. You'll delete them. Do you get me? It's interesting, isn't it? So, top tip number 1. Are you ready? Sort your shit out. Whatever you put on your list of needs, you have to fulfill that within yourself first. Get yourself in this gorgeous, delicious frequency, this vibration. You can't sit there and say, hey, I want a woman who's fucking, a size 8 and she's hot and sexy, got her shit together, and you're a fat fuck who can't get his shit together or her shit together. You can't ask from something that you want from somebody else, to get me? You have to be what you are searching for. You have to be and embody and encompass what you want. It is exactly the same process in business, in money, in life, in health. It's the same principle. So guys, I really, really loved sharing that with you. If you want more information, guys, just private message, we'll have a chat. If you want help with releasing shit and getting back into self, there is something that I do. It is called Relationship Sovereignty. It's 21 weeks of relationship sovereignty. And that relationship sovereignty, relationship with yourself, relationship with your partner, relationship with the world, relationship with God, it's relationship sovereignty. If you want more information about it, private message me and we'll have a chat. I love you guys. Mwah. See ya.